Power consumers nationwide may begin to pay more for electricity, sequel to the plans by the federal government to launch a review of power tariff. Deputy General Manager, Consumer Affairs, NERC, Shitu Shoaibu, disclosed that the federal government had commenced the procurement of 4 million meters meant to be distributed free of charge to unmetered power users nationwide. Shoaibu also put the number of unmetered electricity consumers in Nigeria at about 8 million, adding that over 860,000 meters were distributed for free to power users under Phase 0 of the National Mass Metering Program. Group Managing Director of the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation (NNPC), Malameli Kyari, has stated that attracting appropriate financing for major projects remains a key challenge in the global transition to renewable sources of energy. Kyari made this known on the sidelines of the Abu Dhabi International Petroleum Exhibition Conference, ADIPEC, in the United Arab Emirates. He further stated that with the commencement of the implementation of the Petroleum Industry Act, PIA, investors were beginning to migrate into the country with regards to investing in the deep water segment of the oil and gas industry. The House of Representatives has mandated the Nigeria Customs Service (NCS) to fully implement the executive order on the ease of doing business in Nigeria. The lawmakers, who stated this while adopting a motion sponsored by Honorable Abbas Adigun at plenary yesterday, expressed concerns over the impact of various challenges mitigating against clearance of cargoes at the port. The House also asked its Committee on Customs to investigate the alleged importing and clearing at the Nigeria Customs Service, urging the customs to ensure that import duties and levies for all categories of goods were clearly stated online. It further urged the federal government to ensure that all examining agencies, especially the NCS, are connected to the National Single Window Project to make the port more effective. The World Bank has said the general increase in food prices, which occurred between June 2020 and June 2021, may have increased the percentage of Nigerians living below the national poverty line from 40.1% to 42.8%. The bank made the disclosure in a new report titled, quote, COVID-19 in Nigeria, Frontline Data and Pathways for Policy, end of quote. The report further disclosed that some Nigerians did not maintain good hygiene during the pandemic. It also revealed that there had been low coverage of social protection programs during the COVID-19 crisis in Nigeria, adding that only 4% of households had received support from social safety net programs between March 2020 and March 2021. Nigeria has over 27 million cattle and a market valuation of about 4.144 trillion naira. The country's cattle industry is projected to stimulate huge economic benefits from job creation to add between 150 billion US dollars to 180 billion US dollars annually to the Nigerian GDP. Speaking earlier in the day on Business Breakfast, CEO Tongo Farms, Remi Popola, enumerated the economic impact of the federal government's livestock transformation program.
Well, definitely there will be more jobs. But one thing about this job creation thing is that if people are ready to take the opportunity, but coming through state governments that are all already financially broke is another thing. If you do ranching properly, you have more boreholes being created, and I'm sure it's not one-man business to dig boreholes. You have more boreholes, at least to water these animals.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? You have energy impact, solar energy, to serve whenever they want to do pump water. Then another thing is that what? You have planting taking place.
Recall that the President Muhammadu Buhari's administration said it had initiated the program to develop the livestock subsector, which previously had not been given proper attention, causing friction between farmers and herders.